Hi, I'm Danny from Gen X.
And I'm Jay from Gen Z.
And this is I Dare You to Play. King's Quest V. Graham gets divorced. He dons his adventurer's cap and goes out into the wonderful world of post-divorce.
What?
Yeah. I know it's called Absence Makes the Heart Go Yonder, but at the beginning of the game, some evil wizard shows up, steals his house, steals his wife, steals his kids, and everybody in town pretends like they don't know him. It's just like divorce.
Bro.
Oh, and his only friend is an annoying owl.
Rip. Hi, welcome to episode 4.
Have I dare you to play King's Quest V?
Yeah! That. Episode 4 of this shit. Okay.
Graham gets divorced.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk to this door now.
Open Sesame! Open Sesame!
There you go. Do the thing.
The temple door won't open. Perhaps there's something missing. Looming majestically before him, the massive temple door beckons tantalizingly to Graham.
It beckons tantalizingly.
Doesn't feel very tantalizing. Anyway.
Stone statues of Pegasus seem to guard the old crumbling temple.
Is it Pegasus's or Pegasi?
I don't know.
Carved into the rocky cliffs, an ancient temple towers above Graham as he surveys its ornate columns and friezes.
Okay.
Graham gives the wand a good shake, but it only
Okay,
fits.
this is weird. So
Man,
then
when you
I'm-
find the little
there's
blue pills,
obviously-
that wand is so gonna work. Green Bull, this wand doesn't like work like it used to.
I don't like anything about that sentence that you just said.
Viagra's a little blue pill.
I know what it is. Okay, there's clearly no other screens here. And I'm obviously missing something, so I just can't open this yet. Okay, what's next?
Oh shit, let me get the map. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map. Give me that pen over there. One screen. Ah.
Don't do that.
Two screens.
There's about to be less than 2 fucking hosts for this show. There's about to be only 1. And it's not gonna
Three!
be...
There
Shut
are
the
3
fuck up!
screens! Ha. Day 2 of quarantine.
Yeah.
The child
Day
has
2 of
turned against me.
quarantine. I'm about to stab you in both fucking
The
eyes.
hot sun and choking sands are taking their toll.
I lost count.
Count how many eyes I have left after I stab both of them out. 0.
Yeah, you could have applied that kind of math skills when you were in school.
If only they made it that easy. But no, they're like, oh, addition? No, we don't do that here. Sorry, you have to do the thing where you count the things, but then you subtract them, and then you, like, group them into two separate things, and then fucking, I don't know, man. Am I dying? Am I dead? Thank God.
Buzzards are gonna get you, yeah.
Too late. Graham collapses
You know,
and dies
it's
of
just a
extreme
mercy
thirst
rule.
in the hot desert sun. If only he could have found an oasis,
You
dying
could
for a
have
drink.
found a little oasis, etc. So which way are we going this time?
This way, and then down.
You went over 1, down 1, 2. This one's 3, is that right?
The
What was counting?
I think this is like 5 or 4 or something. I don't know. But either way, on this next screen,
If there's no oasis,
Who's
you're gonna
gonna
die
die?
anyway. Which I think 7 is the maximum number of screens you can go without dying before you die, right? So
makes sense.
Too late. Graham collapses and
You
dies
dead,
of
Jay.
extreme thirst in the
You
hot
dead.
desert
Okay.
sun. If only he could have found an oasis,
If only you could have
dying for a
found
drink.
Hang on.
an
a second.
oasis.
Let me see this. I want to see if there's something that I fucking forgot in this cutscene or something. And I actually can open that door and I'm just stupid. Because there's a
Life-giving
high
water
chance that
from
that's
across
actually
the desert
case.
sands.
A spy! Get him!
Ah, damn it. I didn't hide well enough. Because he didn't let me.
Never trust a bad guy.
A spy! Get him!
Ah, life-giving from across the desert.
Okay. I understand that.
Ding.
Open sesame.
Okay. So I'm not missing anything. I just can't get in. Apparently. Okay.
Open sesame.
The temple door won't open.
Okay, well, rip.
I mean, that other guy did not use his fist.
That's true. I don't fucking... Right? Like, I don't know.
So he's going back the way he came now?
I don't know. Is there a way I'm supposed to be going? Probably not.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go straight down or something, I would go back up and get another drink of water. So you
Yeah,
can go
that's
the
what
whole
I'm
way.
thinking.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should explore the desert while you're in the desert.
Right.
Ah,
You can't make them walk any faster either, game.
Don't think I can.
Alright then. So what was the prefix we came up with after the last episode?
Oh yeah, I forgot we even talked about that. Like the mix thing, or
Yeah, but there was another one that was better.
misc.
Yeah, it's in
Misc was-
miscellaneous, MISC, right?
Yeah.
I get this president.
Then there
the hot
was
sun and choke.
also ind for individual are the two other ones other than mix, but most people just use mix. Problem with misc probably is that it sounds too similar to miss.
But it's would be easier to get the general public to use it, right? So.
Yeah, but it's a dysphoria thing. If it sounds like miss, like, nope,
Gotcha.
I'd throw up.
I think you're good now. Here we go.
Okay.
Too
I
late.
do that.
Graham collapses and dies of extreme thirst
Okay.
in the hot desert sun.
So you've
If
gone
only he
straight
could have
down,
found an
you've gone
oasis.
over one and down.
Dying for a drink.
Like you've gone to the left one and down.
No, I think from there I just went down a bunch.
No, I mean, so that's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
You've gone straight down,
I know what you're saying now.
and you've gone left one and then straight down.
Yeah, so I guess just go left.
Twice and then down. Uno. Those. Oh. Okay, so that was like down 4?
3 or 4. I think 4.
And then over 2. And down. Let's call it 3. I think that's right.
Ah, life.
You have an oasis right there. You can just re-oversave that one.
You know, I guess I could. Okay, I'm gonna go left.
So if we counted that right, that oasis is one screen too far away from the first one. Like you'd have to go 8 screens to get there. Oh, the excitement. Over here.
The hot
You're gonna like see C3PO any minute now. Like R2D2's gonna roll by. And next screen is where you die.
Yep.
Alright, so that's over 7. What do we try next? We're down?
Yep.
Like straight down or
Yep.
1?
This would be a great time for you to tell one of those long ass jokes you keep talking about. Since I'm literally just walking through the desert doing nothing.
Who should I tell?
I don't know. You're the one that.
I'll start with the one you know. How's that?
Oh, which one?
Alright. So there's a reporter, right?
Oh, okay.
And he's, he's been out on a story, some fluff piece. He doesn't actually
the hot
care
sun
about. His editor never gives him any of the good fucking stories, right? Like, he always gets sent out on some fucking fluff piece or some shit.
Yeah.
Fucking hates it. But he thinks he's got a really good story in him. If he'd ever just gonna catch a break, right? Something cool would happen one day.
Right.
Anyway, he's fucking hating on his life, driving home in the middle of the night from some basketball championship, in the cornfields of Indiana, right? I know it's a stretch, right? So anyway, he's tootling along. This is a long time ago, right? Remember, like this is like the fucking 50s or something, right?
Right.
So going over and then down.
Yep.
Anyway, he's tootling along. Like I said, it's really late. Fucking starts raining and shit, right? You can't see a damn thing. And sure as shit, right? Like the fucking car breaks down.
Rip.
Yeah, like it's fucking dies on the side of the road. Pouring rain, he can't see shit. He's not a mechanic. There's no way he's gonna fix it. It's not his thing. And so what the fuck?
Bro.
So you went over 1 and down?
Yeah.
We will have to revisit my story later. And down only like 3 or 4 it seemed like, right?
With disgust, Graham looks at a drunken bandit lying face down in the desert sand,
With disgust.
completely passed out.
Search.
Phew! Holding his nose against the drunken bandit's pungent odor, Graham quickly searches him, but doesn't find anything of importance. The campfire, all but forgotten, has been reduced to a pile of glowing embers. A large clay jar full of water stands by the campfire. A lone camel waits near the large tent, while its owner celebrates inside. Overhearing loud music and drunken laughter from within the larger tent, Graham guesses the bandits must be celebrating their latest plunder.
I mean, you gotta save it
Beautiful
all get there
harem
at some
girl
point, right?
belly dances for the merrymaking bandits within the larger tent.
I'm gonna go in here first, though.
Snoring loudly upon a beautiful carpet lies a sleeping bandit. Assorted odds and ends clutter the inside of this small tent, while upon a lovely carpet sleeps another of the despicable renegades. Assorted odds and ends clutter the inside of this small tent, while upon a lovely carpet sleeps another of... Taking care to be very quiet, Graham reaches out and takes the staff into his possession.
Who are you? A spy!
That wasn't a very smart move for Graham to...
Okay.
Who are you? You're a spy! It's like an Irish
If he could just fucking
Muslim.
not step on him as he walks out, then maybe, you know, fucking.
That's what happens when you let the computer decide where you're
Taking
gonna
care
walk.
to be very quiet.
Well, you know. Okay. Save.
Is that guy okay? Staph infection. Because you're infected with the staph now. What?
Okay.
An intruder!
Rip.
That wasn't a very smart move, Graham.
You steal one of their fucking horses or something.
Can I do that?
The bandits would notice if the camel was disturbed.
You should check that big
Disturbing
bird or
the
whatever the fuck
horses.
that is down there.
What?
What's that thing next to the campfire? Did you already look in there?
Ah, life-giving water.
Oh, it's water.
Nectar of the gods. Graham can now feel strength and renewal flowing through him.
And here's the fucked up part. Is there more to find in the desert? I don't know either.
Don't know, dude. I'm making a separate save for that. Drank water. I guess I'll just keep looking around and see.
So anyway, this reporter's car breaks down,
I
right?
forgot about that.
And he figures he'll start huffing it down this fucking old country road, right? And he's walking, it's raining, it's pretty fucking miserable, right? And he comes to this long driveway, goes back into the cornfield. You see, you know, like there's some kind of light back there, maybe there's a farmhouse or something. So he turns and he starts walking down this old long, like, fucking dirt road, basically, you know.
Right.
It does. It turns out to be a long ass driveway. It goes out in the middle of this cornfield. I mean, it's probably half a mile, you know. I mean, he walked for a good long while. And then, just to find the drive, and then he walked another good long while. And he does. He eventually comes upon a farmhouse.
The hot sun and
There's a barn and a farmhouse, you know, and he's still soaking wet, right? I mean,
Right.
the rain's starting to trickle off a little bit, you know, it's starting to die down a little, but it's he's soaked to the bone at this point. He decides, like, fuck it, I'm gonna go up and knock on the door of this farmhouse. Maybe they got a phone or something I can call for a wrecker or some shit. So he goes up to the farmhouse. Of course, it's, you know, it's late. And, or you're just gonna go straight down?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, he goes up to the farmhouse and knocks on the door. There's no answer. All the lights are off, right? But he walked a long way just to get here. He really doesn't want to turn around and go back, right? So, he gives it a little bit of a harder knock. And finally, there's some noises inside, and the light comes on. And then there's some arguing, you know? Some man and woman are kind of arguing about something. And he hears them shuffle through the house. They're getting closer to the door, so he kind of, you know, straightens himself up a little bit, tries to make himself look a little bit presentable. He looks like shit, ready
Yeah.
to walk in the rain for a good long while. And this old farmer is wearing nothing but overalls, right?
the hot sun.
I finally remember what this story is about.
Yeah. And so he answers the door. Of course, he's got a big fucking shotgun, right? A big 12 gauge fucking double barrel shotgun, right?
Yeah.
He's like, what you want? You know, and the guy's like, well, sorry, mister. You know, I hate to disturb you, but my car broke down the road. And I'm just, you know, I'm kind of put out. You know, I'm like soaked, and I was wondering if you had a phone. And in the background, of course, you can hear this wife, like, blacker, you know, just fucking yelling at her. Who the hell is it, Carl? You know, whatever, right? And the guy feels really bad because he's clearly putting these people out, right? He's like, you hold on a minute, and he slams the door and locks it. And he hears this couple fight, right? Like this man, you listen here, woman, you know, and then like she's screaming at him, and then finally there's a whap, you know, and she gets quiet, and he opens the door. He's like, your car broke down the road? And he's like, yeah, and he's like, you know, we got no phone. Right? Like, and he's like, oh, well, I guess I'll just keep going down this road until I find a town. He's like, town's like 15 miles. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it tonight. And the old woman starts to, you can't let him stay here. And he's like, damn it, woman, you want a fresh one? Right? And this guy's like, what the fuck, dude? What have I brought down on this poor old woman? Right? And it's not right, but it's not his place, right? I mean, fucking, he's here asking for help. It's kind of all his fault, really, for waking him up in the middle of the night. So he's like, you wait out here. He goes inside. And he comes out with, like, some dry blankets, you know, and like, a shirt for him to wear, right? And a pair of fucking musty, dirty old coveralls or something. Something dry for him to sleep on, right?
Yeah.
And so he takes him out. He's like, y'all can sleep in the barn, right? We ain't gonna let you be a stranger and all. I can't let you in my house. Right. He's like, no, I have a roof over my head. Fucking great, dude. In case of, you know, it's down to a sprinkle now, but it still hasn't stopped fucking raining, right? So he takes him out in the barn, and they climb up to their loft, and he fucking hangs up his clothes somewhere so they can dry a little bit, you know, get a little wind through the window. You know, he says there's a little cot up there, you know. He says, now listen here. And he points at this door, this weird door in the barn loft. It's purple. But it's this fucking purple painted door right in the middle of this old fucking gray wooden, you know, it's like every old wood, barn wood, right? There's no color to it at all. There's just one fucking polished, painted fucking purple door in this loft. The old man says, don't you touch that door. Don't you mess with it whatsoever. Alright? It'll be your ass. You touch that door. You just leave it be. And I'll take you into town in the morning. And you get your, you know, things all settled, right? He says, don't forget now, my hospitality, this is my property. You leave that damn door alone. Right? So the guy's like, okay.
The hot sun.
And the farmer goes back, you know, and he tries to settle into bed. Of course, him and the fucking wife, they fight for another 30 minutes about, you shouldn't have let him up there, you know, and it's bad, right? It gets bad. And so this guy tries to settle in on his cot, you know, the rain stops, clouds part. It actually turns out to be kind of a nice night, right? You know, he figures there's a nice breeze blowing through, his clothes should be dry by the morning, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be just fine.
Right.
And so he's laying on the cot, right? And he's just trying to go to sleep, but he can't. You know, the moonlight coming through the window has gradually drifted until it's shining right on that fucking door. I mean, so the only thing this guy can see at this point is the fucking a strip of moonlight and his giant bright purple door in this like old gray wooden barn, right? Like, and it's just killing him, right? Because like this thing does not belong. And he's a reporter. It's in his nature to ask questions. It's really, really fucking like eating away at his guts, right? He's like, he starts thinking like, what if there's like something crazy in there, right? Like this could be my big story. This could be my thing, right? And so yeah, he finally can't take it. He's tossing, he's turning. He keeps telling himself, I'm not going to take advantage of their hospitality. They left me out here. They gave me a roof over my head. They're going to give me a lift into town. Like, I would be so put out. You know, I put a man's poor wife through so much tonight. Like, I cannot repay this kindness. by doing the one thing this guy explicitly told me not to do.
Right.
But he can't fucking stand it, man. There's nothing in the room to stare at. He's just staring at this fucking purple door. And he's staring at it, and he's trying to imagine what's behind it. And he can't, like, his imagination's going crazy, right? And he keeps staring at this door, and finally he catches a glint of something near the handle. And he can't help himself. He gets up, and he goes over, and he inspects the door a little closer, and realizes there's like an old school, like, skeleton key. A purple skeleton key in the lock of the purple door.
Okay.
He can't help it now. He's already out of bed. He's already taken the steps, right? He tries the handle. It's locked. He's like, you know what? It's locked. I'm just going to go sit down. He's like, they fucking left the key in it, though, right? Like, why? If it's so important, why do you leave the key in it? I don't understand. He's like, maybe that's not the key for that door. It's just a test. It's just a test to see if I'm going to fuck with it. He tries really hard to ignore it, but he can't. So he gets up and he walks over there and he finally turns that key ever so gently. He's expecting something horrible to fucking happen as soon as he turns it, right? Like some sort of alarm's going to go off or something, right? But the only thing that happens is he hears that click.
The hot
He's like,
sun.
no. And he turns the doorknob ever so as quietly as he possibly, like super fucking slow. He's just like, right? But it's unlocked. And so he presses his face like right up against the wall next to the door, and he cracks it. And he closes it really quick as soon as he catches a glimpse, right? And he goes back over and he sits down on the cot and he thinks about it. And he's like, wait a minute. First of all, did I just do that? I just promised that guy I would not do that. But then he can't reconcile what he's seen. And so he gets up to go double check, right? Like he goes over and he opens the door. He just opens the door this time, right? In a much more, like he's still trying to be super quiet about it. But he just opens it and kind of opens it wide. And behind the purple door is a red door. Painted, polished, just like the purple door, but red. He's like, this is the most fucked up thing ever. So at this point, though, he runs over to the window to look down on the farmhouse. The other window on the other side of the loft. All the lights are out in the farmhouse. Everything's quiet. It's like that farm quiet, too. Like after a rain, like none of the crickets are making noise, none of the frogs are making... It's just fucking farm quiet, right? Middle of the night, after a rain, storm, nothing, right?
Right.
And he's like, man, it's so quiet, I will hear them if they get up. So he goes back and he starts checking out the red door. And there's a red key in the lock. Like, it's a different design, but it's, you know, it's still a big metal red skeleton key, right? So he turns the key. Click. Whoa, where? I don't even know. Would you just
A
go
small
right?
well.
Straight right?
Yeah.
Graham's hot, thirsty body is irresistibly drawn to it. A rope and water basket sit near a small well.
Remind me, we were on the red door.
Yeah.
So how many screens did you go to the right?
Ah, life-giving water.
Like
Nectar
seven?
of the gods.
'Cause he's...
Graham
it's
can
in
now
the thing,
feel...
He's like about to die.
Yeah, it was just straight right?
Yeah.
It's like just enough from the temple to not be able to get there. Hold on. 1, 3, 4, 9. You might be able to get to this oasis, believe it or not. Like the original one.
Alright, I'm gonna go right.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you go over 2 and then up. Would get you back to the original oasis.
Okay.
If we counted right, which is, it's very highly possible we did not.
Right.
So anyway, there's a red door with a key in it. He turns the key and unlocks that door. Click. He opens the door real fast. He closes it. He runs back to bed and he thinks about it. Just like he did last time, right? He's like, no, can't be. He creeps over and he looks down at the farmhouse again. Everything's quiet. Everything's fine. He goes back to the red door. He opens it. Behind the red door is a blue door with a blue key in the lock. This is getting really fucking weird. He turns the blue key, click, it opens. He checks the window. Farmer's still asleep. He opens the blue door, yellow door. What the fuck? There's a yellow key. Unlocks the door, checks the window, opens the yellow door. Fucking orange door. What is with the series of doors? Checks the window, farmer's still asleep. He's just all in now, right? Fuck it, unlock the door. There's an orange key, of course there's a fucking orange key, right? Opens the door, fucking green door. Green key, turns the key, unlocks the door, fucking opens it, right? What the fuck? Checks the window. Don't forget to check the window. Make sure the farmer and his wife are still asleep, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can figure it out this way. So we went down to number 1. See, down 3, so that's 6. We went down. Yeah, maybe you can't get there.
I'll just keep going right and see what happens.
Okay. So, anyway, behind what did I say, the orange door? Did we make it to the orange? Green. We were on green.
We were on green. Mother.
Too bad.
Ah!
The sting of such a small creature can prove deadly.
That's like one of those screens where you went down too far and the scorpions just got you automatically, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, maybe. Anyway. So behind the green door is a fucking purple door. It's a little bit of a different design, but the same concept. It's polished, it's freshly painted. Like, its doors were taken care of. It's in this old beat-up barn. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
Another purple one.
It's another purple door. This one does not have a key. He checks the window. Everything's quiet. He goes to sit down on his cot and he thinks about it. This is all very strange. He's never heard of anything like this before in his entire life. He starts pacing while he thinks. Checks the window. Paces some more. Checks the window. Paces some more. Looks at the sky. Checks the window. Farmer's still quiet. Goes to look at the door. I mean, it has a keyhole just like all the others. Jiggles the handle. It's definitely locked. Surely it couldn't be. He goes back to the first purple door. Takes the key out. Goes to the back purple door. Puts the key in. Turns it. Click. It unlocks the door. He checks the window. Make sure the farmer's good. He feels like he's getting somewhere now. Right? The colors have started to repeat or something. He goes back to the purple door and his heart's pounding. It's too much. It's too much. This is going to be his big break. He can't. His palms are sweaty. Right? He grabs that doorknob. He turns it ever so slightly. Philip releases the door. Then he opens it real quick. Closes it. What the fuck? Checks the window. Farmer's still asleep. Paces back and forth a little bit, thinking about what he saw behind that purple door. Holy shit. The fuck did I see? Checks the window. Farmer's still asleep. Goes to the purple door. Opens it. Now he's in a room. There's a big room. In the middle of this room, there's a giant cage. Just a big fucking square, perfectly square cage with a single light hanging, like just a beam just shooting down on this cage. And in the very center of the cage, you found a scorpion.
Son of a bitch.
In the very center of the cage is a giant pile of purple fur. He goes over and he walks around the cage. He can't discern what the hell what the fuck has purple fur. Nothing. That's what. Nothing has purple fur. What the hell is this? What is this farmer doing? Right? What is he involved in? Is it some international poaching thing? Is he Is he harming animals? There's got to be a story here, right? There's got to be a fucking story here.
Right.
But he's got to get a better look at that purple fur. What the fuck is that purple fur? He has an idea. He'll go downstairs to the barn. He will get one of the tools. So he checks the window. Farmer's still asleep. He walks down climbs down the ladder. He gets like a fucking rake, right? He goes back upstairs. He checks the window. Farmer's still asleep. Goes into where the cage is, and he tries to he sticks the rake through the bars, and he reaches out to kind of grab the purple fur and drag it closer to him so he can really get a better look at it, right? And as soon as he touches it, this big fucking gorilla just stands up. It's a giant purple fucking gorilla. You hear what I'm saying? It's a giant purple fucking gorilla. And it grabs the rake out of his hand, and it fucking throws it across the room, out of the cage, and it lunges at him, and the whole fucking cage, shakes, right? Ka-chank! And he's reaching out trying to grab the guy, and he's, shaking it, and he's screaming, ah! Fucking gorilla noises, right? This thing is really pissed off. Holy shit. He's fucked up now. That's an awful lot of noise, and it's really pissed. And it's shaking the cage. It wants out now. I mean, it's mad. He runs back. He slams the purple door shut, locks it, takes the key. Green door, yellow door, blue door, orange door, all the fucking doors. He closes them, locks them, closes them, locks them, closes them, locks them. Gets the final purple door, closes it, locks it, right? Runs to the fucking window to check on the farmer. Lights are on. They're fighting again, right? You can see a shadow of the man throwing his fucking overalls on and grabbing his fucking double-barrel shotgun. And you can hear him screaming, that son of a bitch! I told him to leave that fucking door alone. And his wife's like, I told you couldn't trust him, right? And he's like, damn it, woman, I don't need to hear that right now. They're fighting, right?
Oh, man.
It's so bad. So, you made it back.
Don't worry about me, Cedric.
So, how many up did you go?
I went 3 up and then just went right.
3 up and then right. Okay, and then that's the bees.
Alright.
Okay, which is where you started from,
Cool.
ironically. So anyway,
Okay.
and all hell's broken loose now, right?
Right.
Fucking farmers coming to get him. That thing back there, by the way, now at this point he's really panicking, right? And he, remember, his clothes are fucking hanging on a line there, right? So he goes over and he checks them. They're still a little damp, but fuck it, right?
Yeah.
He gets dressed really fucking fast, faster than that farmer, hopefully. And this fucking gorilla's back there, so he can hear it. Ah! Finally hears, kabang! And the fucking, you can hear it, the cage is open, right? He heard the metal fucking fly. And then he heard, bam, bam, boom! And there goes the first door, bang, bang, boom! There goes another door. You just hear the door splittering, right?
Rip.
This dude's fucking pulling on his pants, sliding down a ladder, throwing his hand through a fucking shirt, goes running out of the barn just in time to see the old fucking farmer there with his fucking double-barrel shotgun, fucking levels the shot at his ass right there. He fucking dives out of the way. Boom! I told you not to touch that fucking door, right? And so he takes off running down the lane, right? To bang, bang, boom! Bang, bang, boom! There goes a couple more doors. Fuck! That gorilla's coming. The old man turns, shoots, bang! Goes whizzing past a bunch of fucking corn right next to his head. Fucking explodes, right? Goes everywhere. And you hear the old man fucking running down the lane like he cocks the fucking barrel and you hear him fucking reloading and cussing. Bang, bang, boom! Bang, bang, boom! I think that was the last fucking door. And he does. He hears the gorilla. Bang, 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 boom! And the side of the fucking barn shatters, right? And this thing, you see it in the moonlight, fucking jump out of the barn and into the cornfield. And it's just you can hear it running through the corn. Right? And the old man's loading his fucking gun. Boom! Just every time he catches a sight of the fucking reporter, he just cocks off a fucking shot randomly into the fucking corn. And he's like, you son of a bitch! I'm gonna fucking kill you, right? But you can still hear the gorilla fucking going through the corn. This guy's running faster than he's ever ran in his life. If he was on the track team, he's setting fucking records tonight, right? He is all the way down that lane, and he has turned to head down that road. Now, he doesn't know if he hasn't seen the gorilla in a while. You can just hear him, like, in the dark. You know, it's like, and then it's like, fucking, you can hear him running through this cornfield, right? He lost the old man. The old man doesn't run quite as fast, but then again, he has a 12 gauge. So if he sees him when he gets up to the road, because the road's kind of straight, it's still going to be his ass. The moon is now out. He gets back to his car, right? He doesn't know where anybody is. And he jumps in the car and he's like, please, God, please let this fucking car start. He puts his key in there and he turns the key. And it's not fucking working. He sees the farmer come out in the road like way ahead of him. He cut through the cornfield. Fucking boom, right? Fucking shoots out one of his headlights. Fuck! Come on! Fucking start! Fucking farmer's reloading again, right? About this time, out of nowhere, this fucking gorilla comes bounding, like in the sky, in front of the moon. You just see the silhouette of this giant purple gorilla come slam down on the hood of this car, boom, like puts a big fucking dent in it, right? And this gorilla starts banging on the window, bang, bang, and the guy, come on, please fucking start. The fucking gorilla smashes the window next to him. He has to lean way over in the car seat, but he's got his hand on the key. The fucking gorilla reaches around the other side, smashes through the window, and is trying to like reach him in the middle of the car, right? And he's like, oh shit, please start. Fucking not working, it's not working. The gorilla finally starts beating on his chest. And grabs a hold of the roof of the car, rips the roof off the car, throws it aside and reaches in and goes, tag, you're it. Jay's heard this one before.
I have. That's the end of the episode. In a couple weeks, you can see me maybe open this temple door because I have a cool staff now.
It's a story.
And hopefully there isn't another door behind the door. That leads to
There
a
could
giant
be.
purple
There
gorilla.
could be. We don't know what's behind that door. And what kind of magic words you'll need to open them. Just so you all know, for those who don't know, my father used to tell these really, really long stories like that.
Ridiculously fucking long.
Yeah,
And the punchline is really stupid
And the
at the end.
punchline is always lame. But there you go. That one is now recorded for posterity. It's different,
man.
like, literally every time I tell it.
It's the same basic...
There's a few key elements, and then you just build your story around it.
Pretty much. As long as you need it to be, you just fucking...
Yeah, I mean, that was probably, like, 30 minutes. 20 minutes? I don't know.
I'm gonna say probably, like, maybe 25-ish. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to look at it when we edit it.
Yeah. But there you go. That's
maybe he'll tell another one during next week's Pokemon episode.
Oh god, you gotta remind me. One of these days we'll talk about Nate the Giant Talking Snake because that's like a 4-episode story.
Yeah, we gotta do the Green Monster too.
Oh, I mean, we do put a disclaimer on this, right?
Yeah, we put a disclaimer at every episode.
The name of that story is The Little Green Fuck Monster, so...
That is true.
We can't exactly title that episode The Little Green Fuck Monster.
Right.
I haven't told you the one about the island of Uda either.
Well, have you? Because I feel like I've heard about it, at least.
No.
Okay.
No. Uda Buddha. Uda Buddha.
Alright, well, anyway, we've got links and shit in the description, so, like, I don't know.
Which story would you like to hear me tell in the next Pokemon episode? Because this one usually has a plot.
This one, I'm actually kind of doing things-ish, like,
yeah,
at least
nothing
right
happens
now.
in Pokemon ever, so...
You know. Yeah, anyway. Bye!
Don't open the purple door!